Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my dear friend. Happy birthday to you. I think I got a bit of help from the wind. So, wishing you a happy birthday. Cheers. And time for celebration. Anyway, welcome to video number 55 in my EFT series, and yeah, wishing you very happy birthday. But at the same time, also would like to say thanks a lot for all the birthday wishes that I have got from you. And so I thought that today we could do a bit of tapping to connect to ourselves as it's your birthday. Like I used to always want to have a birthday party, and I never had in my life, and so I used to feel frustrated and upset. Was planning to have a birthday party for my 40th birthday, but then I was ill, I was in bed, so I was disappointed. But since then, you know, I'm enjoying all the birthday celebration with you lot, and I'm happy because I started to learn to connect more to myself. And another thing is, once we start to learn to connect to myself, we also notice the little things around. And I have just been reading a book about angels, and in that book I have found that the angel Gabriel is looking after writers or authors, and also is to do with emotional healing. And when I was small, I was about 7 or 8 years old, I wanted to have a little baby boy called Gabriel. I've got 2 sons, but none of them are called Gabriel because my husband did not like the name. But I still find that quite amazing because I have written a lot of articles, and perhaps I could get something published one day. And also at the same time I'm doing this emotional freedom to help heal myself and also to help heal others. So, you know, once we start to connect to ourselves, that reflects our relationships with others. So in my previous videos I have done a lot of tapping for feelings of kind of unhappiness around your birthday. And I just give an example. So somebody, I was doing a bit of tapping around their birthday, they said, oh, I hate my birthday, it's always bad and I always cry myself to sleep. And so I started to kind of ask, well, what is behind it? And what it turned out is that somebody who promised they would come to their birthday then cancelled in the last moment. So this person felt very frustrated, very upset, very sad, and we were chasing it up wherever in the body they felt it. And at the end it turned out that they had just there was just that one kind of, you know how we do the you know, on a scale of 0 to 10, tell me, and 10 is the most intense and 1 is, you know, just very little left. And what it came down to is that this person did not want to forget that person who, you know, cancelled in the last moment. And so sort of like we often feel anger towards others, and we kind of feel, well, we can't let them get away with it, but in reality we are hurting ourselves, we are not hurting the other person. So yeah, I mean, there are the previous videos I've done a lot of tapping on that. So I thought that today we would just tap on getting connected to ourselves. So once before we start, there's one more thing. Once I went to a workshop, and in that workshop we were not allowed to use any mobiles, and we were not even allowed to talk to each other. So it was kind of very interesting that I don't use mobile myself, but for many people the mobile is a distraction from uncomfortable feelings. So it was a very great experience for all of us taking part in that workshop, that we were kind of connecting to ourselves. So let us do a bit of tapping on that. So even though I'm feeling disconnected, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm feeling a bit disconnected from myself, there are so many distractions, social media and so on, and that does not allow me to connect to myself. I love and accept myself anyway. So even though I'm feeling just a bit disconnected, and please, I would welcome you to rate where is the disconnection. I love and accept myself anyway. And also I would ask you to take responsibility for your own well-being if you decide to have a go at tapping along with me. Okay, so I feel disconnected, but I'm just now ready to get to know myself a little. I'm grateful for taking the time to connect. It is just so easy to get lost in everyday life. Getting lost in the external world and forget to connect to myself. So I'm really happy for taking this time to connect. And I love and forgive myself for all the different ways I distract myself. And I'm just taking a minute right here, right now, to connect to myself. Because the connection to myself is fundamental to all other relationships I have. So I am prioritizing connecting to myself now. I'm learning to connect to myself even deeper now. The truth is, I really am an awesome person. And I am excited to get to know myself more. To connect to who I am. And learning to love the parts of me that are in need of some love and support. I am learning to love and support every part of who I am. So I am connecting to myself. I am present with my breath. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. I am present with my body, connecting to myself, connecting to my body, connecting deeper, connecting in silence and without any devices. I kind of think it's a little bit like making friends. I'm learning parts of me that have not been discovered yet. And I'm sending love to myself. So as we finish the tapping, just connect, put your hands on your heart center and just send love to all those parts that need sending love and light. Just imagine all the light is entering through the top of your head and just going down through your neck and into your arms and going down through your body into your legs and all the way to the bottom of your feet. And every part that needs that light has been touched. and you are sending love to that part. And you know it works very well with pain. If you've got pain, send love and healing energy to that pain. And I just came across this lovely poem by Susie Kassem, which is called Reflections of Truth. And so I thought we could finish the tapping round just with that. So, where you find truth is where you find your reflection. And where you find your reflection is where you find love. And where you find love is where you find light. And where you find light is where you find peace. And that is where you find purpose. And where you find purpose is where you find happiness. And where you find happiness is where you find truth. And where you find truth, you can tap on the wrists here, truth will set you free. I don't often use the wrist point, but actually it's quite a nice one, and it is like it's kind of a route to all the meridians. So if you tap on all the fingers, that's like tapping on the wrist. But it's actually nice to finish there. And it was lovely to have you with me, and I hope that you enjoyed this little tapping to help you celebrate your birthday. And yeah, happy birthday, and I look forward to seeing you during my next video. Bye for now.